back on trail. I actually really enjoyed my little stay in Glasgow or however you say it. I don't know, it was good to me. The town was good to me. Free shelter in town. Pretty much I spent hours at the library. I don't want to speak too soon, but my leg, if you missed yesterday's or whatever, I had shin splints or something like that. Maybe it wasn't officially shin splints. Purdy. You can't see it. It feels significantly better today. So I'm really thankful. I'm gonna try really hard to just not push it. No. I try to almost cognizantly just maybe take it a little bit easier. But I'm really thankful. Yesterday, I couldn't walk 10 feet without my shin hurting. So, it might flare up. Sorry, there's 10 different options to go in no blaze. When in doubt, take the hardest one because that's the most likely. Anyway, so yes, hoping that we'll be A-okay. It's just so calming to me. I really can't conjure up in my mind a more beautiful little morning stroll than what I've had so far. I know the reality, we're about to get some nasty incline, but this little stretch, it's been about a half hour, which I'm walking very slow today intentionally, but it has just been absolutely pleasant. Just really thankful. Little peekaboo views. And another one. I'm going so slow today for my leg. But it's kind of nice because I'm stopping so much more often. You're probably you stop all the time, but for real, I normally would have walked right past something like that. It's really hot today. And so I was I better check when the next water is. 7 miles. And that's not even on the trail. That's a side trail. I mean, I don't know that I could have done anything differently necessarily. We had water, but it was right at the beginning of my hike. I probably had taken 3 drinks at that time. So it'll be an interesting day. So yeah, the dry stretch is 9 miles. There's been a lot of that lately, and I admit I have to get better about paying attention to that. Because honestly, if I would have paid attention to that, so I take back my previous comment, there's nothing I could have done. 2 miles back when I last had water and I was, pretty full, I could have put a little bit in my Canuck bag to have for just safety backup. So yeah, I got spoiled the first 600-700 miles of the trail. I feel there was always water within 4 miles. The longest dry stretches would be 4 or 5 miles, it seems and now they're it's been common to have 8, 9, 10 mile dry stretches. So try to learn this lesson. Snake warning, okay? Fast forward. Just about got that little guy with my trekking poles. Whoopsie. It's quite beautiful. So gorgeous. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Well, this area is short on water, but it's not short on views. It is insanely hot right now, though. That's fun. could not have picked a better lunch spot. Really, really enjoyed that. I'm trying a strategy called, if I just ignore the rain, like, you know, don't put my rain jacket on, don't put my pack cover on, don't switch my glasses out for contacts, that'll go away. I'll let you know how it goes. My plan's working great. I don't need to put my contacts in. I can see perfectly fine through these glasses. It was worth a try. This is where it's annoying having glasses because, like, I don't really care to have a rain jacket on. Kind of like how the rain feels on me, but it was getting hard to see. Why am I being stubborn and not just put my contacts in? Well, I'll tell you. I am down to 2 pair of contacts. I do dailies, and I'm not getting my box until I don't know, like 5 days or something, or 4 days from now. So I was kind of trying to like save my contacts for days when it's like raining really hard all day. So make it work. I was gonna put my pack cover on to try to protect my dry tent, and you know, pack covers are new to me. I just started using one and did not think to dry it out yesterday when it was dry. So it is like sopping wet. It would do more harm, I think, than good to put it on my pack. Whatever. Oh, I will say this. Even though the rain has been like my, you know, enemy this past week or two, I'm kind of okay with it right now because I don't typically need to drink as much when it's raining. So hopefully that'll kind of help with the lack of water today. There's my red columbine. I spotted it like way down the trail. Nice, nice. Be still, my heart. Just look at them. And yes, I guess it is starting to become more commonplace. I still think they weren't so shy, like if they would let me see the beautiful underneath of them, then I probably would stop more. I still like them though. Just such a unique flower. I mean, everybody knows the real strategy to get the rain to stop is to put your rain jacket on. It was way too hot with my rain jacket on, even with the pit zips open. New strategy. Try this little sun hat to see if it'll block the rain from my glasses if it starts raining again. Holy cow. That is super sad. Four years old, 7 miles. Wow. Poor baby. I wonder if she just, you know, got lost and dehydrated or starved, or if something happened to her. I'll have to look that up. Huh. So what are these things all about? Huh. Oh, wowzers. It's not coming in very clear on the camera, but pretty. I wonder if that has something to do with the schoolhouse? Huh. I don't know. I wish there was water up here. Apparently those are the remains of an old fire tower. Okay. So, I'm less than 2 miles from a shelter that has water. Annoying because it is a side trail. But I have no choice. It could be like a half-mile side trail and I'd have to take it. I think it's like 0.2 or 0.3. So it'll end up being like 11.2 miles that I will have went on just 1.5 liters of water in the heat and bad incline and me going super slow. So like taking like more amount of time than normal for 11.2 miles. Not smart. Y'all, I am vulnerable on here. Like I say the stupid things I do. So no need to attack me. I am here to say that was really stupid of me. And I feel like this is not the first time it's happened. It's just, hopefully this is the last time, but like definitely got used to, for a really long time, it would be like, you know, the longest stretch would be 4 or 5 miles. I might have already said this. So having these long stretches, they are catching me off guard, especially when the last water source is right at the beginning of the day. Like if that water source was like, you know, if I had even drank like half of one of my bottles, I would have checked. I have gotten better about that, but it was literally like right when I started my hike. So I'm like, I don't need water yet, but I have to stop doing that. I have to start, just even when I look at what is my hike for today, I have to look at what's the water in case I need to carry extra. I used to really like this hat. I don't think I like it anymore. Just saying. It turns out that taking pictures of wet rhododendrons was not just a phase. I might have an addiction problem. Also, if you want it to start raining again, take off your hat. Actually, I don't think that was rain. I think that was just the wind blowing wet leaves. This is like magical. I feel like I'm gonna need this in my life when I get done with the trail. Like, I'm pretty sure these flowers do not grow in Michigan, but like, I don't know how I'm gonna live without rhododendron and mountain laurel and all of my other new flowers that I've grown to love. A beautiful sight. Big time count blessings. Really thankful that I made it to that water source without like, you know, getting like dangerously dehydrated. Anyway, Yes, I needed water. Okay, so thankful for that. I only have 4.5 miles to go till where I plan on camping. Really, really thankful for that. I had no clue what to expect with my leg today. And even though my original intent for mileage leaving Glasgow, whatever, was like 19 point something miles, like I'm over that. I'm thankful that I can do like whatever today ends up being like 15 something. I had no clue. Like I didn't know if I could only do 10 or like even less. So I'm incredibly thankful for that. I mean, I'm not there yet. I have 4.5 miles left, but I mean, I should be good. Very thankful. Oh, and it's not raining. Oh my goodness, if I could have another night of setting up my tent when it's not raining, like that would be amazing. So close to camp, like maybe an hour and a half, and it's been thundering and just starting to lightly rain. Whatever. Hopefully it just lightly rains, because actually I'm hot, so I'll be fine with that. I am like almost to 800 miles, like 799.9 something. So I'm looking so you don't, oh there it is. Yay. It's raining. It's been thundering like so loud that it scares me. Because it sounds like it's right on top of me, but that was a mild one. Someone disagreed with the other one? I think the other one was pretty spot on. I'll have to check. You can hear like strong flowing water. But I don't know if the trail goes right there. It probably does. I just stopped and got water at like a place where I literally had to put a leaf, like anchor a leaf with a rock to get a flow. But I don't care, because according to Far Out, that's where the last water was before my campsite. And I'm not messing around anymore. I learned my water lesson today. And I'm probably fixing to cross this gushing stream that would have saved me a good 5 minutes. But sometimes you can hear water, but the trail doesn't actually go down to it. So I don't even care. I'm going to have water because our campsite does not have water. So but anyway, less than a half mile from there. And it's not raining right now. I actually made a right decision today. Yay. The like gushing stream that sounded like it was like right by the trail was not. So glad I got water at the tricky place. Because I would have regretted that. Super excited. Another suspension bridge. Yay. And I guess the campsite's like right after this. So, I mean, if one really wanted to, they could have gotten down to that stream. Yes, it's shaking. Woo! Okay, so maybe I didn't make the best decision with my little water grab, because it looks like we're going right down by the stream. I don't care. I have water. That's all that matters.
Super happy that it worked out that I was camping at the same place as Boo Boo and Mito and Fire and Butterfly and Expendable and Youper. I don't think Overshoe was there that night. I can't remember. But anyway, just have so much fun with this group. And of course, Fire had a good fire going. And Youper even had hot dogs to share. So that was awesome having a hot dog cooked over the fire.